It's Y2 Heyday. We're going back to 2004, and simply put, it is the most famous nip slip of all time.
Was it planned, Janet?
No.
It was not planned.
Well,
You kind of have to have a sense of humor about all of this because, like you said, everybody takes this so seriously.
Do you think in any way that Justin Timberlake left you hanging out there?
Was it the performance or was it the aftermath of the Super Bowl that was the mistake?
I mean, I guess it was a little bit of both.
Y2 Heyday, and this week is actually, I cannot believe how quickly this has come up because we started Y2 Heyday on this channel only 2 weeks ago. Wow. And on one of our videos, the one about Martha Stewart, she was going to prison in 2004. Someone at Darth Sarah commented, "Hey Darth Sarah, thank you so much for commenting. You need to cover the Janet Jackson and JT wardrobe malfunction, or literally anything Tom Cruise did."
Oh yeah, because we did talk about there was a lot of Tom Cruise stuff because he was very much in that zeitgeist for Y2.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be in the heyday for sure. But obviously we have to do it for like the week that it was active. So we can pick a year.
The week that was. And so, can you believe it? This is the week that was in 2004 again. So we're back in 2004. And thank you, Darth Sarah, for bringing it to our attention because on February 1st, 2004, it was the Super Bowl halftime show with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake performing. And it is a moment that is still talked about today. It is so, like, before we started the episode, Wilko and I were talking about how Janet Jackson comes from one of the most famous families in the world. The Jackson Five were like everything to everyone. Michael Jackson, biggest celebrity in the world, most controversial as well. And still, if you start typing Janet into Google, like nipple is one of the first things that comes up, no matter what you start typing. It's just like it has gone down in history. And every Super Bowl since then, which has been it's 2004 to 2026. We're now up to 22 Super Bowls since then.
Wow. Look at
I
your
reckon
math
we
guy.
talk about this.
Really proud.
I reckon
of course we
talk about this every single one.
Super Bowl halftime show. We're in 2004, and which means the Super Bowl can't be far away if we're doing it this week.
It's coming up.
Okay, and this is the infamous nip slip, quote unquote, wardrobe malfunction. That was absolutely not planned whatsoever if you ask them directly, which feels like that. Anyway, we'll get into that. Do we want to just like start the episode by watching it?
Let's watch it. We got to watch it. We need the context. And we were so young back then, we would have forgotten. Yes! Jessica Simpson got the call up too. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, the outfit is so of the time, and someone would wear that now, and that distresses me. Like that makes me so upset knowing that someone would literally wear that exact outfit now, and I threw all of that away.
Oh God, she's such a bad girl. She's just waiting to accidentally pop that nip out. Do we watch P. Diddy?
Oh no, we don't watch P. Diddy.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I'm
my
nervous.
God. I'm nervous here. I've got goosebumps. Oh, here you go. Oh, come on! Does she look shocked? Wait, go back. Okay. Does she look shocked? Wait. Oh.
Yeah, but like
she does look a little bit shocked. She does look a little bit shocked.
Do you not think it looks like a bit of an acting sort of a shocked? Like
no. Oh no. Oh my titty. Oh my titty come out.
Okay, so when my titties have come out without me wanting my titties to come out.
Yeah, I've been there for a couple.
Well, no, I think I wanted them to come out.
That was planned? Okay.
Well, you were putting me to bed.
Yes, I was putting you to bed.
So
It's a
they were
long
gonna
story.
come out.
Don't dig in the comments. Listen, I had to put her to bed. And then her husband had to
She'd
get
had
her
a
out of the
night.
bathroom and put her back to bed later on when he got home. Anyway, it was a whole time.
It was a whole thing. And then 9 months later, I had a baby. So
She's glorious.
whenever like a boob has accidentally escaped,
Yes.
right? Now, I've never had anyone to rip my shirt off like that.
Mm. Do you
But,
wear
like,
pasties? Do you wear silver
I don't
pasties?
wear pasties.
No,
I don't
right.
wear pasties. But if it's like in a pool and you've dived in
Yeah.
and then like the swimming top comes down, you go straight away. You go like this, like you're not. Your hands.
You don't
like,
just
it's an
look. Yeah,
involuntary
it's a natural
movement.
reaction of
Yeah,
pull your
like
tits
you
up.
don't even.
Yeah, right.
You don't even think about it. Your arms just do it because you know
Right.
that you need to like cover. But she didn't cover. She kept her arms
No.
down.
She let her arms down. Then she was like, "What?
Oh,
What? What?"
oh. Like
Okay, I was
don't
gonna
know.
believe
I
her
don't
for a
know.
second to say that maybe just off her reaction, maybe that was actually a mistake. But now what you're saying makes absolute sense. If it was a mistake, her reaction would be to cover herself immediately.
I think it
not
would
to just
be.
look at her
Only
titty.
from my own experience of being a woman, having the titties, and being in a circumstance where you don't want them to be seen by someone else. And like I would think in that moment, unless you wanted them to be seen, because I've got the still as well, and the still is like the aforementioned BDSM style
Yeah.
necklace that
Yes.
connects to the pleather or leather top
Mm-hmm.
literally wraps around it. Like it,
As in, like it's built for
cups
this.
it. Yeah, like it cups it, and then she's got this star on there.
Yeah.
And like it feels too. And Justin's like this.
Right. But he grabbed.
I don't
Here's the
know.
thing. Wait, well, actually, okay,
Grabbed.
so
he's got the
so-
shirt in his hand. You can see
I know,
the,
but-
the shirt that's made to be ripped off. That's got buttons on it. It's got clicky buttons by the looks of it.
yeah, the push on stud things.
Yeah.
So before we get to because they say it's a wardrobe malfunction. So this happens, the world melts down.
Melts.
And it
down.
feels like it's a deliberate moment because it's like boom, boom. He moves his hand across. He
Yeah.
grabs it. It comes off, and then everything goes, dark, and then
Dark
and it's like
yeah.
it's all. So we were meant to get a taste of titty, but we weren't meant
Yep.
to get too much titty. So it all seems
Yeah.
very, very planned and coordinated.
And really, we didn't get too much titty. We didn't see a nip.
No, we didn't see any nip.
We saw breast tissue, essentially. And we didn't have it for very long. It wasn't like
No.
they were there for ages. They instantly started doing
No,
her
it's like a
little
second.
monologue.
It's like a second and a
Yeah.
half, I think. It's like not long at all. Yeah, it's like a second
So
and a half.
on the rundown from our friend ChatGPT, it was for
Hey, Chat.
less than 1 second. Jackson's right breast was exposed live on TV. She wore
Thanks,
a
Chat.
metal sunburst nipple shield, but it was still
Mm-hmm.
broadcast to an audience of at least 90 million viewers.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
At least 90 million people saw that tit.
Yeah. So CBS cut away almost instantly. Viewers flooded the network with complaints, and the phrase wardrobe malfunction entered the global vocab. And that was apparently Timberlake's word. So Justin was the one to say it was a wardrobe malfunction. So
Right.
was it planned? Janet Jackson's position has maintained that the tear was not supposed to expose the breast. The plan was for Timberlake to remove the top layer only, revealing a red lace bra, which you can see the red lace bra in the hand and it's covered by the upper black bit. So
Oh, can you?
yes, you can. So she's called it an accident and not a stunt. And then JT always said wardrobe malfunction and distanced himself from basically any responsibility, which is so JT of him.
He loves shirking responsibility. It's his favorite thing to do.
Apparently, behind the scenes, the choreography did include a costume reveal, but the degree of exposure was allegedly unintended, and MTV were the ones who handled the production and the choreography directly, not Janet Jackson, which I think a lot of people thought Janet did it. Like you know how some celebrities do their own choreo?
Yeah.
Like Tate McRae's doing her own choreo because she's a dancer, right? I think people thought Janet was doing it, but MTV did. So basically, at the end of the day, it was partially planned, but not to the full extent that we got.
Right. So we were meant to see some honey birdcage. What's it called?
Yes. Honey birdette. You got it right.
Yeah, we're meant to see some lingerie.
Yes.
Just around,
lingerie.
just to go, just a little bit saucy. But what he's actually done is he's ripped off that side of the lingerie.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Okay. So that's where the malfunction has happened.
Also, I guess if the lingerie was quite lacy, maybe she wore the star to protect herself.
Show through. Yeah.
From showing through, potentially. So we move on to fallout and blame. Janet Jackson was uninvited from the Grammys days later. She was uninvited from the Grammys. Radio stations quietly blacklisted her music.
What?
Album promotions were stalled. And as we know, her career momentum never really recovered.
This is insane.
JT, on the other hand, minimal professional consequences. Performed at the Grammys, the ones that Janet was uninvited from. JT performed at.
Why does he get to... is this a man-woman thing? Or are we going to go worse and go man-black woman?
Oh, man, black, white man, black woman.
Right, okay.
Tick those boxes. His career, obviously, as we know, has continued an upwards trend. And he was later invited back to the Super Bowl. He did the 2018 halftime. And lo and behold, just like you said, ChatGPT agrees there was a gender and race double standard that was
absolutely.
being faced.
And I mean, the Grammys are the Grammys have a lot of bullshit. There's so much bullshit. Any awards ceremony that's that big, whether it be for acting or for music or whatever, there's so much bullshit and buying people off and all that garbage. But to blacklist an artist from going to the Grammys because of
black woman.
And let the white man go and perform at said Grammys.
Yeah.
To me, optically, that is so bad than you just having both of them there after they, even if they planned the nip slip, even if it was all planned. Really, do you mean the public outcry because they saw a right titty from Janet Jackson with a pasty on it, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't even see it for that long. The public outcry was that much that the Grammys thought, no, we definitely need to not have... Will Smith slapped a man in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He slapped a man in the face.
Yeah.
And that was deliberate. He walked up and he did it. Yeah. And I mean, that... Is he allowed back? Is he allowed back at the Oscars?
I actually saw something recently and the headline was Will Smith's first movie back after controversy, and it made me go, oh yeah, he kind of hasn't really done anything since
he tried to do that. Oh God. I know. Quick side pivot. He tried to release that song about how he was thinking about girls all the time.
The girls? And it's you're a man in his 50s. Please stop singing about girls.
Stop talking about girls.
That
you can talk about women of an appropriate age for you, but your children are grown, and you stop it with the girls. And then there was all those videos of him freestyle rapping in open, in the streets. And
Yeah.
like the crowd were like just all standing there and no one was like actually into what he was doing. Anyway, it was like, man, he was giving man having midlife crisis. And
And
God, I
the
can't
thing
wait for
about
mine.
the thing about big celebrities like that is like we get to watch the midlife crisis, and you can
Yeah.
kind of watch and be like, oh, he's going through a thing, right? Like, not like, oh, I'm sad for him for hitting someone. Obviously
No.
not that, but like the music thing, that's midlife crisis. But yeah, like I don't really know if he's been back to any awards since then.
Right.
To be fair, I feel like he is probably smart enough to just like uninvite himself. Like I think Justin Timberlake, if he was smarter, he would have not gone to the Grammys because he would have stood by Janet Jackson's side. But he
And
didn't
why wouldn't you?
stand by her side.
Yeah, you're both in the
Exactly.
same problem together. You both caused this incident, whether it planned or not. It both
Yeah.
happened on your watch.
Yeah.
And like you really like, why wouldn't you stand by a fellow artist and
But
go,
it's not
look, if
what they
Janet's
did in
not going, I'm not
2004.
going. Yeah, that's
They
true.
didn't do it in 2004.
They were all out for
This is,
themselves.
like,
Yeah.
Everyone was just like pitted against each other by the media and
Yep.
like Perez Hilton. And you would just kind of roll with that. Think about the girls of that time, like Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff and all these girls. They were just pitted against each other. So why would JT be any different? If it was 2026, I feel like he would have stood by Janet Jackson. But also, if it was 2026, the Grammys never would have like dissed her for that. They like
No,
you see people rocking up to the Grammys now in full sheer dresses with their nipples
Yeah.
out and just a
Yeah.
G-string on. Like the bodies that we see now is so different from 2004. But in 2004, the Federal Communications Commission fined CBS $550,000 for indecency, which is a record for the time. Years later, though, the courts overturned the fine, ruling that the FCC acted inconsistently. And that's when, and we know all about this, networks introduced the broadcast delays, the 5 to 10 second broadcast
wow. So there was
delay
no delay
for
before
live
that?
events. Apparently not, at least not for like a network broadcast. So we,
Wow.
in our radio career, have or pretty much always had the 5 to 10 second. I think it was a 7-second delay most of the
No,
time.
there was no. So when I started, absolutely not. And then it was just like you just moved on. And Fast and
Oh
Loose
yeah,
stuff
once
happened.
my
It
co-host
was
said to me, "Fuck you," because he just like I'd made a joke about him, and he goes, "Oh fuck you," and then we both looked at each other and realized there's no delay on. So we just had to move past that. Luckily, that was in Darwin, and they deal with fucks a lot up there.
Yeah.
They're okay
And,
with a fucking
and when I was in
Darwin.
Alice Springs, we said a lot of things on the radio too. So, and the ACMA here in Australia, the Communications Broadcasting Authority here, they don't listen to Alice Springs or Northern Territory in
No.
general, so you're fine. But I do know that once, because if you don't know, there is a radio announcer here in Australia called Kyle Sandilands, and he does a show with Jackie O, and they did a show where there was some stuff that was shared that was deemed very inappropriate. And that's when it was really enforceable. Like everyone was really clamped down on, and every station was like, I guess we need one of those delay systems.
Yeah.
But I remember even in the job that we were doing, like even in 2017, 2018, 2019, like we didn't have a delay that worked. Like it didn't work.
It was never fully functional. Like,
No.
like the tech people could never seem to work it out.
No.
And if you had to use it, it would just like fuck itself up somehow.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
it would
just, like,
really have a
couldn't
shit
catch
fit.
up properly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It never worked properly. But I guess something like, whichever network is playing the Super Bowl, they've
Yeah.
got their shit together and they know
Well,
how to
you'd think
fix
so.
it.
Yeah. They got Super Bowl money.
So, and also after this, the NFL ended MTV's role in halftime shows.
Oh, wow.
So they shifted towards safe legacy acts.
Oh,
which
boring.
also feels a bit, I don't know, racial as well.
Doesn't
Like,
let safe.
safe
Let's move
legacy
away
acts?
from
Do
the.
you mean like white old men with guitars? Like, is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah. You want Kid Rock back?
yeah,
Is that what you
pretty
want? Is that
much.
safe?
So yeah, the moment directly reshaped live TV censorship in the US. There was a huge cultural impact, obviously, and accelerated conservative backlash against early 2000s pop culture. And yeah, as time went on, Justin Timberlake, he really never touched on this. Not in the way that you would expect someone to, like sit down with Oprah and tell your side of the story, because that's what everyone did in 2004, sit with Oprah and tell your side. Janet, on the other hand, has consistently maintained the accidental nature of it. So fast forward to 2021, where Justin Timberlake finally acknowledged that he benefited from a system that punished Janet Jackson more harshly, and that he failed to speak up at the time. Now, this also correlated sort of closely with a lot of the Britney Spears Free Britney movement. And I think not long after this is when Britney's book was coming out. And let's be real, Justin would have known Britney's book was coming out. Because I feel like that might have come out either late 21 or 2022. So I found a video of Janet talking about it, because Janet did a documentary. Did you watch it?
No. I think it
So
was just called
she
Janet
did-
Jackson, but I didn't end up
Yeah.
watching it.
I didn't watch it. Apparently it was like 4 hours long or something.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Well, I guess I
Yeah.
know what I'm doing for the rest of my day.
Did you hear from Justin? Mm-hmm. What did he say?
We talked once, and he said, I don't know if I should come out and make a statement. And I said, listen. So I said, if I were you, I wouldn't say anything.
I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individually, because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed.
Sorry. Can I say something? I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson individually. You didn't, though. You just lumped them into one little text that you put on Instagram. You didn't even do like a text for each person. You just lumped them into a random apology that you've decided to make because Britney Spears had a huge fan base who realized she was being held against her will. And you were part of that problem. Like, he just gives me the ick. Anyway, he did eventually, I guess, say sorry and maybe realize that he was part of the problem by not speaking up. Look, like, it's just, I can't believe it was 2004 and, like, it still gets brought up. And I think it's because of it was so unfair. It was so unfair.
So unfair.
Because even if it was planned, even if it was fully planned, that it was, if Janet Jackson came out and said, yeah, we planned that. We wanted to be vivacious and like, you know, make a, like, we want to free the nipple. Like, she could have been the first person to say free the nipple kind of thing on telly. If she had have done that, they still would have come for her and not Justin.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Everything falls on her. And a lot of times, and this is why, you know, I don't know if you have some men, and then I'm not saying that they're like in my life, like I'm close to them, but you have some men that are like peripherally in your life who say things like, why do we always got to give women a leg up? You know what I mean? Like, you know, if they just want it to be the same, you know what I mean? Then they just got to go out and do it. They have the same opportunities. They get treated the same. And I'm like, can you fucking hear yourself? And it is sad that some things have changed and some things have not since 2004. But in 2004, Janet Jackson copped all the blame. It is interesting, though. I didn't know that she ever said to Justin Timberlake, hey, don't say anything. I'm going to cop it all anyway. and I might
Which
as well
is so
cop
sad,
it all.
isn't it? Like, because she clearly knew. She knew how the media was going to treat her, and she knew that it was all going to come back because she'd been in the industry for so long by that point. Like, you know, she's been around since the 80s, the 90s. Like, she's seen it all, and it's so sad to me that she goes, like, I know I'm going to cop it regardless, so just let me cop it. Don't worry about it. Like, that is depressing as fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, it's so sad. It is so sad. It's also crazy how much the way she speaks sounds like Michael.
Oh, sounds like Michael. Oh my God.
Yeah, like isn't it funny? Have you got people in your life that you're like they're siblings and they sound exactly the same? And it's so like it just does your head in a little bit.
I reckon my husband and his sister have the same cadence in their voice. It's cadence.
Crazy.
The right word.
Yeah, cadence is the right word. No, you've done it. No,
God, I'm so smart to just have
smart.
a word like cadence come out of my mouth in the right context.
Boom.
That's freaking insane. Women are so smart, just like Janet Jackson.
Okay, well, that's it. 2004. Thank you, Darth Sarah, for the recommendation.
First week of February. Who knows what's going to happen second week of February, and who knows what year. If you know of something that happened in that year, definitely leave it in the comments, and then we'll be able to dig deep. Otherwise, we'll do our homework and we'll make sure that next Monday there is another Y2Hey day of just salacious, scandalous nature.
Yeah. And also, I really want to know if you think real or fake. Like, was it deliberate or was it a wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah.
I'm really, because I don't know what I believe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what I believe. The way that they reacted when Courts pointed out that it looked like they were play acting and they were like faking shocked, I was like, that's exactly right. So I'm so easily convinced by the conspiracy theories. Put yours in the comments. Make sure you like this video and let us know if you're a wackadoo. For people who have been asking, wackadoo. I saw a comment that said, how do you spell it? It's whack as in Wilko and Courts, W-A-C, and then adoo.
W-A-C-A-D-O-O. Wackadoo. You don't need the K, but we will accept it anyway.
We'll accept the K. That's fine because, different countries spell words differently, like mum and mom. Yeah. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.